Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming along to our special travel reveal of the blooming brilliant tour of Europe in April 2026. I really enjoy hosting groups. I love getting to know you and hearing all about your life and your stories. I find that really fascinating, and that to me has always been a really big part of traveling. So I've been working closely with my colleagues in Germany who have been in the touring industry for 3 generations, and I believe we've put together a really magical tour. To get over the jet lag, I thought we would whisk you up to Titisee, which is a beautiful little lake in the Black Forest. I think it's always great to have a bit of a rest after a long flight to get over that jet lag. Start off with the Rhine River cruise. So we're going to ease ourselves into Europe. And you know, the great thing about cruising is that we only have to unpack once, and every day is a new destination. But when we get to Amsterdam, we'll be greeted by masses of tulips and beautiful spring flowers. In each destination, I've built in ample time that we can all go off and do the things that we're interested in. So some of you might like to go on a private boat tour up the canals of Amsterdam, or others might like to sneak off one of the many interesting art galleries. From Amsterdam, we're going to leave on our own private coach. The beauty of that is if we get somewhere and we're really having a good time, if the majority of the group agrees, we can change or alter the itinerary slightly. So we might want to stay at a little music festival a bit longer, or we might want to have extra photo stops to take in all the amazing tulips. In fact, we're going to go to Keukenhofen, where there are over 1 million tulips. So how amazing is that going to be? But anyway, that is the great part about having our own private charter. Now this journey is special because it's personal. I've handpicked every stop, every experience. We're not rushing, we're just meandering. There's a space to breathe, explore, and truly experience that connection. The 7 days of our coach journey are going to take us through medieval towns, forest trails, mountains, and there'll be heaps to explore. For those of us who like to keep fit, there's enough time for us to go on either a bike ride or a hike every single day. Now, if hiking and biking is not your thing, not a problem, because there are so many other things that you can go and do. And I will make sure that you're being looked after. We'll go over all the options, and then you can decide what you really want to experience on the day. I can't wait to head into the Czech Republic, where we are going to go to the exact place where all the aristocrats used to go. They used to go there to spoil themselves in all the thermal pools, and they've got all these flash and fancy resorts and baths. So I reckon we're going to fit right in. Now, did I mention that this is going to be a small group departure? So we're going to have around about 20. I think it's just a lot more personal, and you don't get lost in the crowd. The logistics with only having 20 on a coach is much better too, so we can get on and off quicker, we can get going, and it just makes everything run a lot more smoothly. Now, I purposely haven't included all the meals because I think that's half the fun, right? You get to a destination and you go out exploring, and you might like to sample some of the local food. Go into some of the local bakeries, see what they've got. Plus, when you've prepaid for all your food, you feel obliged to eat everything that comes out. And quite often, if you're on tour for 3 weeks, it does start to show, if you know what I mean. I'm one of those people who like to leave the best for last. And that's why I have designed the journey to finish up in a small Bavarian village called Staudach-Egendach. It's nestled right in the foothills of the Bavarian Alps, and it is just the most magical district in the world, I feel. Now, I spent quite a few years living there, and I know some amazing spots that no one else can take you to. And this is where it gets interesting. You see, we're going to be really flexible when we get to this area because I'm going to check out what the weather's doing and what the conditions are, and then we'll adjust our program accordingly. It's no use going up to the highest mountain in Germany if you're going to pay all that money and then you can't even see the hand in front of your face because of all the fog. So we do have the flexibility to make that week the most magical ever. The great news is that the brochure is hot off the press, so make sure you grab one today. If you think you might want to join me, please don't hesitate to come and see us and book because it's already filling fast. As I said, it's a small group, 20 people only, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. I can't wait to share this magical travel experience with you. See you soon.